Hey, welcome to another episode of Eric's Camping Adventures. Today I am not out camping. It is just too windy. It's kind of a recipe for destroying equipment. It's that windy. So I am getting ready for another adventure. In 2 weeks we'll be headed to the Rocky Mountains to do some fly fishing. So I'm actually going to start packing today. This episode is going to be about how to pack your gear and equipment so that when you get to your destinations, you are ready to rumble. Packing for a trip can be somewhat puzzling and sometimes can sap your energy before you go, and unpacking afterwards can be chaos. There's probably one method that my wife and I used when we first started camping, which was throw it all in there and pick up the pieces later. And this usually is chaos because you don't know where things are, and especially if you have two people involved in packing, it can get really confusing as to who put what where and how you find it. So some kind of organization is needed. The first method can result in possibly some additional expenses for marriage and family therapy. The second method is kind of over-organizing, where you become so obsessed with organizing that everything is labeled carefully and put in its particular spot. And again, if you have two people, nobody agrees exactly about how things should be packed. So you've got to find a happy medium. That one might land you in marriage and family therapy too. The third method is, I'm just going to call it a little bit more balanced and somewhere in the middle between being disorganized and being over-organized. So the third method, I'm just going to call it packing by priority or packing by urgency and importance. Kind of an important life skill in general, but also it's a great way to pack. So this here is my new bike packing trailer. We're going to use it to cart some fishing equipment around, maybe tents, maybe do an overnighter out somewhere in the canyon. And we'll use this to haul our equipment behind our mountain bikes. It does not need to come off the trailer until probably at least the second day when we're in the Rocky Mountains. So obviously this thing is going way on the back of the trailer, and it's not coming off until everybody is settled into their campsite and had a good night's rest. And then we will explore taking this thing back out, loading it up with some fishing supplies and heading down the trail to the river. You can tell from my videos that I'm a fan of my little camping trailer. It's got a 48 by 48 space in the back, and just a little sliver of a space underneath that front storage box for small things like camp chairs. Along the side there is a 12 by 18 by 19 storage box, and this actually is used quite well, but I don't put heavy items in it because frankly it's aluminum and it's fastened by steel bolts. Opens up easily with a little twist knob. I keep my tools in this side, and right now my little sprayer that I use for a shower. You know, you could just heat up water, put it in that sprayer, pump it up, and you got a shower right there. Coming around to the front is another storage container. It is 48 inches wide, 12 inches deep, and 18 inches high. Right now I have my kitchen stuff in it, but I'm going to be moving it over to this side box because on the front will be the bike rack, and there will be two bikes there, so I won't be able to access that while it is packed up with bikes. So I'm going to put my fishing stuff in there, and the propane tank and the little storage box behind it will become the kitchen storage. Right now I've got some fire starting tools in there, saws, lights, cables, that are probably all going to go over to the other side, and the kitchen will come over here. So just a couple thoughts about tools. You're never going to be happy when you have to use your tools on a camping trip. And what I mean by tools are things that you're going to have to use to make a repair. I keep a tool bag right here, and I keep it strategically on the berm side of the road so that if I have to access tools and something happens beside the road, that I'm not right beside the oncoming or passing traffic. This way I can be on the ditch side of the road with my tools. I can get it out. I have relatively easy access to it. I keep all sizes that work on my trailer. A few critical pieces that would be for the tow vehicle. I keep an extra set of wheel bearings and some grease in there just in case something feels hot when I'm driving. It really doesn't take that long to change a wheel bearing, and it's a whole lot better than trying to replace a spindle while you're on vacation. So I always, again, keep it on the passenger side or ditch side of the road so that when I access it, I'm going to be near traffic. So in the Honda, I acquired some space that I didn't have in the Subaru before. You can see the refrigerator here, a tote here, the cooler tucked back in here that'll be in the reach of the passengers in the back seat, you know, to get beverages or drinks for someone, or maybe have some sandwiches packed. And the rest is just miscellaneous stuff in here, cots, table, fans, water, jug, and then the tent for the kids. So I think we're pretty much ready to go. I hope you gained from this video. Just remember your priorities in packing. It's a little bit of a game of Tetris to try to fit it all together, but at the same time, you want to try to observe some priorities. If you get to your campsite and the weather changes and it's raining, you need to get that shelter set up first, not unpack and dig everything out, to try to be able to get everything off, get it all wet, and then pack it back up after you find your shelter. You got to have some shelter, pretty easy to set up right away. So hope you benefited from this episode. Come back for some more adventures. By the way, if you've been watching all these and you like what you see, you better smash that subscribe button and hit the bell and keep coming back.